Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 17 of Building the Cologne Cathedral in Lego. Last week, I was kind of correcting some mistakes that I had found earlier when I had originally built this side area. I just had made it one section buttress, but actually, after looking at the pictures, it's supposed to be two sections, so I reworked the area and built the second one. So before I only had this first column with the single buttress, now it has double column with double buttress right there. So now the plan will be to finish this section, so fill in the rest of the columns. As you can see, I have some of them started down here. I just have to make these middle sections, and then I think it would be a good idea to get started on trying to make this area kind of blend into the front section. So that would mean preparing it with windows. I do want to try to section this off so there's like a cutoff so I can remove the top of this area. Have it removable just to make it easier, because this front is getting pretty heavy already. I don't want to add too much more to it and make it impossible to carry. So try to break that off, but it's going to have another set of windows on this layer. That should be fairly even with these ones. I know these ones are going to be a little bit lower, but I might have to make a little bit of edits up here to make it match. But definitely want to finish up the buttresses on this side. Also get started on the opposite side. That one has not been updated completely yet. Also could start on the buttresses on this part, because I did put in the columns for this one. The opposite side does not have the columns yet, so I'll have to do that soon. So that could also be another thing that can be done. But definitely for start, we want to get working on these buttresses right here. So with that, go ahead, stop talking, and get right into it. Okay guys, coming back after a lot of work. You saw a decent amount of it in that last time lapse. So the main thing I was working on was the buttresses. As you guys saw, one side being built. So before, I only had one of the buttresses built in the more accurate form, so I finished up that full side, and then what you guys saw in the time lapse was the other side getting built. So can't remember which side it was now. I believe it was this side. Still needed some editing before I did that, so I moved the window section back. I built it up to the right height, made it the same as this one, and then I added in the roof sections there. So the green that was not there before, it was the old version there, so I added the new version. And then you saw the time lapse of the whole buttress each of the buttresses being built. So now basically this middle section here is the tallest section, as you can see, and it's basically complete at this point. I just need to add these kind of roofing sections over each of the windows, and then basically all that is needed is then the roof that's going to be right at the top there. So the roof's going to come out up somewhere around here and meet up to the front. So big thing now will be to work on this front section, main entrance, or I guess the main towers technically. So I talked about before, I want to cut off a section so I can have another area that can be removable. I might go a little bit higher on this just to make it a little bit easier on myself, but definitely the next section that needs work done on it is going to be the front. So next segment we'll be getting back to working on the front of the building. Gotta put in windows back here and here, and then there's going to be another layer of windows that kind of, well, I guess those will meet up, but there's basically going to be another layer of windows that go all the way around. And the main window that will be right here, and that will all meet up with the roof that goes up on top here. So next segment, hopefully we will get a lot of work done right here. There's some things I have to figure out with measurements and just to make sure everything equals out so it looks right and accurately represents the cathedral. Some other things that I just kind of started doing a little bit was working on some of the columns on the inside. This section was done previously in the last segment, so I just started working on this one as well, just to for now I'm just gonna make sure I get these sides done just so I can continue the buttresses along here and here. We'll wait for this section until we get the back done. So no work has been done on the back of the cathedral yet, so I'll wait to do this section until I start working on the back here. But definitely next segment would be working a lot on the very front and the towers there. So just to get some views of the buttresses, it's looking really good. I really like how they turned out, and it's definitely starting to show the size of the cathedral. Things getting pretty heavy. Take a decent amount of effort to turn it around for you guys, but yeah, definitely is looking really good. And next segment, hope to get even taller. So that's gonna be it for this segment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Getting those time lapses out. I'm definitely trying to get more actual building into these building segments, so hope you guys like the time lapse of the buttress being built. But with that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.